Hello YouTube and welcome to the 12th tutorial in the PHP programming series, and in this video we're going to cover the logical operators. Now in the previous video we covered conditional operators for when you're making an argument in an if statement, and for this video we're just going to cover the logical operators. And to start off, we'll just make a simple, we'll make a file, make the PHP file first, call it logic.php, and we're going to make a simple if statement. We'll make a variable called name, and we'll put the name to Chris, and then we'll have an if statement. And inside of the brackets it's going to say if name is equal to Chris, then what we're going to do is output the text, welcome to the website. Okay, that's simple enough. You should know what this means from previous tutorials, so let's go to logic.php, and it says welcome to the website. So what we can do now is add a logical operator, and what a logical operator does is allows us to add more than one condition inside of the bracket. So we can have 1, 2, 3, however many conditions that you want, and all of them have to be true for this statement to execute. So what we're going to do now is make a new variable called password, and we'll set that to password 1. Now I'm not recommending you to use this as a login system, because it's not secure and it's not very practical if you have more than one account. Because let's say somebody gets access to your server, then they can view this PHP file and they can view your password in plain text and all password of your users. So it is not recommended to use this login authentication system. But if you would like to use this to test it out, then feel free to. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we're just going to pretend this is a login system. Okay, so one of the logical operators is and what and will do is just say it will make sure that the if statement runs through two conditions before it executes the code. So it's used by the keyword and after we type and, we can also set another statement. So we're going to say password is equal to password 1. So that's going to say, okay, if the name is equal to Chris, check, and password is equal to password 1, check, then it will echo welcome to the website. We'll save that, and you can see that it echoes this. But if we change one of the letters, let's change it to password 2, then nothing will be executed because, as you can see, the condition is false. So that is the and logical operator, and also we can use the or. So what we can do is maybe set ourselves two passwords. So we'll have a new password, which we'll use the username for this one. Password will be password 1, and then what we can do is, so this is saying that the user has entered the password 1, and then what we can do is we can go down here and we can say if, and have our brackets and curly braces. We can say if password is equal to, and our first password that we'll accept is password 2. That would be the first password that we would recognize. And if we execute this right now, then this will be false because the password is not password 2. But we can also say we'll have another password we'll accept using or. So just like the and, you type out the word or password is equal to password 1. So what this is saying now is saying, okay, the user's entered the password 1, and it says if the password is equal to password 2, then it will execute the statement. But if that's false, we can go to or password is equal to password 1, which it is, so it will execute the statement. So let's echo welcome to the website. We'll save that, and there's a parse error on line 5. I now have missed the semicolon. Put that in there, and it says welcome to the website. So if we change this to password 2, we will also be granted authentication, welcome to the website. But if we change this to something outside of the or statements, like password 3, as you can see, nothing is executed because we have not entered a correct password. So thanks for watching this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Once again, you should not use this as a login system. I will be making tutorials on MySQL databases and also encryption in a future tutorial, so you should watch that when it is released. I think it's going to be around number 25. But you know, for now, just for the purpose of testing out logical operators, you can just run this, test it out, or be creative and create your own way. So, to summarize, the AND logical operator will allow us to enter more than one condition to be true. More than one condition has to be true, so we can have multiple conditions that have to be true inside of the brackets. And the OR logical operator will allow us to have more than one option to be true, so not just one condition, we'll have multiple conditions and any of them can be true. So please leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, and keep watching for more tutorials.